We're here with Eric Kirberg from Kirberg Company, President, and he is going to answer a few questions for us here. So, Eric, what is the number one issue that we're seeing in the industry?
Code adoption. The international building codes are being adopted at different levels for years between 2018, 2012, 2009. There's a lot of confusion in the market, municipalities, on exactly how to deal with those codes. It's also adding a level of stress and the invisible taxation to building owners. So it's something that needs to be just addressed, talked about, and disseminated throughout the communities better.
Great, thank you. Another thing we're going to talk a little bit about is labor shortage. So do you have any ideas or any feelings on how exactly as an industry we can kind of start combating that labor shortage? How are we going to get people into our industry and qualified and whatnot from there?
Well, one of the biggest things I think is to change the image or the view of what roofing as a trade or as a lifestyle and as a career can be. Many of the things that happened in the past too is no longer can teenagers work on the roofs, and we all grew up, we were all teenagers. That's exactly what we wanted to do. So if we could somehow work in the younger kids that could be able to work as they're growing up, see it as a valuable resource and an option for them, in case life doesn't take them down the primrose path of college and all that kind of things. They could take up a trade and really learn. We lose a lot of those guys because they're not making it there when they're 18 and they graduate high school. They're moving on or sticking with whatever they did when their summers and their time off. And we're getting them at a much older age, and it's harder to convince them and their families at that point that the ups and downs of roofing is really something to weather.
I'm going to switch gears a little bit and ask you a little bit about SOPREMA and how you guys use the products. Okay. So why do you guys choose to install SOPREMA products and work with us so frequently?
Well, first of all, in our service department, we almost universally use the all sand products. It's a very adaptable way for us to repair roofs permanently, and we find that to be just one of the greatest resources that we found through SOPREMA. Outside of that, we've done just millions of squares of all of your modified and your built-up materials, but some of the neater things you guys offer is the full line between the air barriers, the SOPRENature, below-grade waterproofing, and we've used all those in different scenarios. But it's nice to have a one-stop shop, a quality product's been around a long time, and something that once we put on, we don't have to worry about the customer ever calling us again.
And do you have a go-to SOPREMA product? I know you mentioned quite a few there, but is there one specific that you guys tend to use?
Well, All Sand RS is always on every one of our trucks, so that's a go-to product. Obviously, you guys have a very wide range of products and solutions for the customer, so oftentimes it kind of spreads out from there. I personally like the SOPRENature because I'm putting this on my own personal home, and I like what you guys offer there. So, I really think you guys have depth, but the All Sand products are probably our favorite.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.